Good afternoon, everyone. I am Girly Greninja, and as per usual, I'm doing another Pokemon plush unboxing, and it's from the Pokemon Center website. As you guys know, if you've been watching at least some of my videos, you know that I usually buy Pokemon merchandise from the Pokemon Center because they're always authentic. I don't have to worry about bootlegs or anything, and, you know, they always have, their prices are usually pretty reasonable, and their shipping is great, and they come really fast. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this box open. It's already opened, just because I just opened it up in advance, but I haven't seen inside yet. Now that I've said that, I'm gonna go ahead and get this box open already. Alright, so I just gotta lift the flaps here, and I can already see the inside. Huh, that's interesting. I don't know if I've ever gotten a Pokemon Center order wrapped in this, paper or whatever. I've never had a Pokemon Center order wrapped in paper before. That's different. I wonder if maybe that's a new thing they're doing. But now, it's not the paper I care about, it's what's under the paper that I care about. So let's go ahead and rip this up. And there you go. That's what's inside. So you can kind of see them in here. Let's pull out these two first. We've got, oh my gosh, this is so cute. Wow, it's bigger than I thought. This is, sorry, it's off the camera. This is Lycanroc Dusk form. We'll take a better look at that later. This is, oh my gosh, how cute! This is Alolan Vulpix Poké Doll. And lastly, you guys might be surprised about this. I have a brand new Pokemon Center Greninja plush, and you guys all know that I actually already have this plush. We're going to take a better look in just a sec. Let me just get this out of the box. So all three plushies that I ordered have been opened from their bags. So first I'm going to start with Alolan Vulpix, this Poké Doll. And I'm very happy with this one. But basically this plush is so cute. It has like no faults at all. There's no holes or stitch errors or anything that I can tell. It's pretty much perfect. There's really nothing wrong with it at all. The embroidering is clean and smooth, very shiny, and they're very well aligned. You can see the eyes are aligned very well. It's got some embroidering on the head, the hair, whatever, fur tuft on the head. The tails are nice, got the embroidering lines that kind of define each tail or whatever to show that it's multiple tails, not just one. And it got the cute little stubby feet. And for the tag, got this, pretty standard Poké Doll tag, Alolan Vulpix. Here's the back. And the tush tag, of course, is pretty generic. Nothing super interesting on that. Nothing super interesting about that. Sorry, my words are getting a little jumbled. Ears are very cute. They stick up well. They're not like flappy or anything. They're stuffed and whatever. And this is a very nice, soft, minky kind of fabric. This is very fluffy, very nice to hold in your hands. It fits in your hand too. It's very small. It's a Poké Doll after all, so pretty small. Just like most Poké Dolls. So that's pretty much it for Alolan Vulpix. And this is Dusk form Lycanroc. So this one is also very nice. So it got this big head, the fluff on the back of the head that kind of goes up in almost a mohawk. And we've got this little thing right here. It's kind of just part of the mane or whatever. Got these cool ears that perk up. They're pretty well stuffed. Got some embroidering as well, and the embroidering again on this one is smooth and clean. Doesn't seem to have any faults of any kind that I can tell. Everything's well aligned. Got these pretty green eyes. Got some chest fluff going on here. This one stands out. I forgot to mention, both of these stand on their own just fine. As you can see, this guy, you can't like topple him over too easily. Got the small little tail. It kind of looks weird to me, just like how it branches off of the body. It looks like almost a little weird to me, but that's just my opinion. That's not really a fault, really, just how it's made. And I've got these cute little stubby legs. And that's pretty much it for that. And cute little snout. And again, we got the detail things that branch off the head or whatever, the fur. Got the little rocks and everything. They're all this soft, minky fabric, just like the Alolan Vulpix. And lastly, here's the tag, which is different. I'm not really sure which tag they're using right now. I've seen Poké Doll tags that look like this, that kind of resemble the Japanese Poké Doll tags. And then I've seen just kind of this generic standard United States Poké Doll tag. So I'm really not sure which one is relevant right now, or if they're like experimenting with both. I'm not sure. If anyone knows about that, you can comment down below, because I'm really not sure. Alright, so for the Greninja plush, first of all, before I say anything, the papers here that I have to kind of make the table look nicer. They're gonna move around. It's just destined. I don't know how to keep them still. This plush is just kind of huge and pushes them around easily, so I apologize for that. But anyway, now onto the Greninja plush. So, I have to say, unfortunately, I am a little disappointed in this purchase of this Greninja plush. I'm sure that not all Greninja plushies that you buy from the Pokemon Center right now are going to be in this condition, but mine unfortunately was, and I'm fairly disappointed in that. And what the problem is exactly, there's a couple things that I noticed. There was some strings hang off, but that's not really a huge deal. I get that sometimes. It's just something that happens. That's not a huge deal. That can just be cut off, and they're usually just kind of extra strings that aren't necessary to hold the plush together, it seems like. But this plush had a hole in it straight out of the bag, and that's not good. That's kind of unfortunate. It's not a huge deal. It's not really noticeable, this hole. But the fact that a brand new toy has a hole in it is kind of unfortunate. But like I said, not all of them are going to have this fault. Mine, just in particular, was not stitched correctly and had this issue, which is still not good. But it's not like you don't have to. I wouldn't expect this for like any Greninja plush you buy. But this is just something that could happen, and it just happened to me. So that's a bit unfortunate. But other than that, there's really nothing wrong with this plush. It's got a very nice head. The ears stick up very nice. They were a little like bunched together when I got it out of the bag just because of shipping, but they kind of just straightened up real nice, just kind of fiddling with them a little bit and straightening them out. One thing that is a little weird about the head, I mean, the eyes are fine. You get these very nice detailed eyes. Whatever. They're a little maybe uneven with the top part of the eye, but that's kind of being picky. That's not really a huge deal. But one thing I did notice, which I'm not sure if it's an error or not, is that you see this crest going all the way down the head. For some reason in the back, it's not stitched down. It's not like a hole, like it's been ripped, but like it seems like it's not stitched down at all. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like that, because my Pokemon Center Greninja plush that I've had since 2015 has it stitched all the way down the head. So the reason why this one has a not fully stitched crest is beyond me. I'm not sure if this is just a design change in the pattern or if this is actually a factory error. I'm not sure. But either way, I'm not too angry about that because it's not really noticeable and you can't tell it's not stitched unless you like deliberately move it around. So that's just a small thing I noticed. I'm not sure about that. But other than that, the only thing I could say that's really a fault is that a couple of the limbs might be a little slightly understuffed, which is being really picky. And this looks like it possibly could come off, this little detail on the chest. If I was too rough with it, it could probably come off. Again, that's kind of picky. And the arm is a little droopy and doesn't really stick up as erect as it's probably supposed to, which, again, is being kind of picky. But other than that, there's really nothing wrong with this plush at all. It's nice and soft. It's a very soft minky fabric, just like the polka dolls over there. The tongue is really nice. It's got the lines that start at the top of the head, or at the webbing of the head, and go down underneath the tongue and down to the tail here, which is nice. One last picky thing, this leg seems to be a little more long. This thigh seems to be a little more long than this thigh, which is being super picky. That's not a big deal really at all. And we've got the nice stars printed on, which they look pretty good. I don't see anything super wrong with those. And here's the belly again. And we've got the hands, which seem pretty okay. There's nothing really wrong with those. And the rest of the bubbles, as far as I can tell, the frubbles on the legs, they don't seem to have any holes in them or anything, so that's good at least. And we've got the eyes, of course, which are pretty okay. And I pretty much showed you the rest of the head already. And lastly, to finish off this video, here's the tags. We've got a very cool Greninja stance, Poke plush. And what do you know? That kind of answers my question. It says here it's from 2018, which means they must have remade this Greninja plush with a new pattern. At least that's what I would guess. So that might be why the crest isn't all the way stitched down. So that kind of answers my question. So anyway, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like. That shows that you're enjoying my content and encourages me to upload more. If you'd like to see more of my content, mostly Pokemon, please subscribe down there. And I hope to see you on my next video. Bye!